MLB The Show has baseball coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg. It's the home opener of this new season. Between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Rays baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Ben Revere is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon, 2-0 now. 2-1 now. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
Well, there to make the play is Kinsler as he takes away a knock. One gone. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. He brings a stellar batting average into this one, just shy of 380 on the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Batting third.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now a ball popped up behind the plate for Ramos, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory too. And striding in is the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, now to get things rolling in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
He has full intentions of jamming this guy. Back-to-back cutters right in on the hands. He does not want him to get extended.
But there to handle it is Phillips as he pulls it in for the first out. First delivery to him on the way. Adeiny Echeverria checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Wilson Ramos stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 1-0 count. Here it is. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. And that is down as that could be 2 bases. Echeverria rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Striding in, Evan Longoria is currently hitting just under .310 on the season. Inside here with a cutter as he's lucky that one didn't get him. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, it sure doesn't seem like they want to pitch to this guy right here. I get that, but it's just the first inning. Sometimes you have to compete and set the tone. That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Batting fifth, third baseman
Danny Espinosa is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
He's got himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Batting six.
So striding forward now, Corey Dickerson. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit hard on the ground to second. Phillips is up with it. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols. Saves an error and ends the inning. So digging in now, Cole Calhoun. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Cole.
And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. The pitch. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball three. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball four. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Here's Albert now. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. And this will be taken in by Longoria for the first out. Digging in, Luis Valbuena. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Kiermaier going back to the track. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting seven.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down and the inning continues. Calhoun rounds the corner and is headed home. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a one-run. Standing in, Trevor Plouffe. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Right fielder.
Chopped weakly to the left. Valbuena comes up with it. And a high throw to Pujols, but he's able to hang on for the first out. Digging in now, Logan Morrison. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Revere on the move. He makes the running play. Two down. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Little dribbler up the first baseline, but it gets foul. 1-2. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the call for the two-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Now at the plate, Brandon Phillips. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Second baseman.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing two fastballs now in a row.
Plouffe moves over. Oh, what happened there? It falls in. He'll get it into second, and he'll get in there safely. So striding in, Kurt Suzuki, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0 offering to Suzuki. Grounded weakly toward third. Throw on by Espinoza takes care of him for the first out. Ready for another chance? Ben Revere, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The 0-1 on its way. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Hit down the line at first. Taken in by Longoria. The tag, and he is out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Young Jr. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's Simmons at short. Scooped up, and he set down, one away. Here's Echeverria now. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Wilson Ramos will be next. And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. He's set, and the pitch. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. Ready on 1 and 2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. Has a look. Now the pitch. Grounded foul. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third, and they will get him on the recovery down at third. So you can forget the wild pitch. It's a 2-5 putout, and now there are 2 gone. Turned on down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Calhoun is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Riding in once again, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder. Mike.
Here's a drive out to left center field. Around first, Trout on his way to second now. The relay, and he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball one. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Digging in to try it again. Albert Pujols comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that one stayed too low apparently. Left side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And he is in there. Stepping into the box, Luis Valbuena. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Lined hard toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. Pujols is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Into the box now, Andrelton Simmons. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Hot shot on the ground is short. Echeverria's there. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out. So striding in, Evan Longoria. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. Danny Espinosa will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Matt, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
Number 10,
settling in now, Corey Dickerson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he lays off there, 1-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him. While not a great spot to be in right now, 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
The right fielder, number 00.
Malik Smith is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Digging in for his second at-bat, Logan Morrison. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now here's a swing and a bouncing ball for the second baseman, Phillips. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side. Ready now, Brandon Phillips. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Second baseman.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 1 away. Now to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's Ben Revere. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Fielder. Ben
on the ground
Revere.
for Kinsler. This could be 2. Echeverria for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Ready for another shot now. Eric Young Jr. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Pitch is high. The throw. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
27, Mike
Mike Trout is at the plate as he watches ball one. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball two. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. Fifth inning. 2-1 our score. Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Struck him out, so they work out. Stepping in, Kevin Kiermaier comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Center fielder, Kevin
Kiermaier.
Ball one, no strike.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Trout has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Ian Kinsler.
Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2. Here's Echeverria now. It was a walk in his last trip.
Echeverria.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the...
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Ready once again, Cole Calhoun. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Cole
Infield
Calhoun.
shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On the ground up the middle, fielded by Echeverria. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in and looking for more, Albert Pujols. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. And they don't even want to mess with Pujols here with a base open, so they'll go ahead and put him aboard.
Now batting, third baseman.
First offering on its way. He pulls this one into right. Smith is right there as he takes it for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. In now is Andrelton Simmons. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll avoid the fracture. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Catcher.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pujols ranging into the outfield, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Evan Longoria. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Espinosa. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And misses badly on a pitch down in the dirt. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Full count. Here it comes. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
The left fielder, number
Striding
10,
in once again, Corey
Dickerson.
comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Hit hard on the ground to second, right to Phillips. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Here's Brandon Phillips, 0 for 2 here to start
Leading
the
off for the
afternoon.
Angels, second baseman.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul. Now another 0-2. Line drive to left. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th. Digging in to try it again, Kurt Suzuki. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Off the corner with the splitter. It's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second. Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Smith moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in once again, Ben Revere. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
Number 8.
Here's Eric Young Jr. now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. And that misses for ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Here comes Phillips heading for the plate. The relay throw. So a runner at third. 2 men are out. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Line hard.
That ball's fast.
Foul. The 2-2 one more time. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Kiermaier racing back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning.
It's time for the traditional 7th.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Malik Smith. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Malik Smith.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Line softly out toward left center. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. Coming to the plate now, Logan Morrison. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third. Ready for another shot now, Kevin Kiermaier. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Spin throw gets him at first. A great play, but a run will come in to score. Settling in now, Ian Kinsler. The potential second run of the inning. Stands at third. Brad Miller.
And hitting for the Rays, number 13, Brad Miller.
And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Outside, 3-0 now. Adeiny Echeverria will be next. And, oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. Lucas Duda will get a chance with a run.
For the Rays, number 21.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Trout has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Now batting, Wilson Ramos. He flew out in his last at-bat. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Pujols is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out as they'll strand. Cole Calhoun will stand in now.
Right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Chopped foul wide of first. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another try at 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Smith is there, and he has it for the out. Here's Albert now. 1 for 2 on his line. Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Fly ball out to straightaway right. On the run is Smith. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Here's Luis Valbuena. Now he's working on a 1-for-3.
Valbuena.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Yunel Escobar will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with two out and the base is empty. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kiermaier on the run. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. At the plate, Evan Longoria.
For the Rays, third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing by Longoria as this is sent on the ground to short. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Espinoza. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Started that swing a bit too early. The 0-1 delivery. This is on the ground over to first. And he will just make it to the bag here in time, and that's out number 2. Stepping up now, Corey Dickerson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. The 1-0 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch in the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Called strike 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is swung on and bounced to Phillips at second base. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So striding forward now, Andrelton Simmons. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
Simmons.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Back-to-back changeups, and fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The second base.
Here's Brandon Phillips. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Here it comes, 0-2. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. Miller takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Stepping into the box, Kurt Suzuki. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now this is hit high and deep out to left, and that's off the left field wall. The throw into second. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double. Into the box now, Ben Revere. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 0-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Now the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Now the 1-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here's the 2-2 pitch. into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Suzuki heads for the plate. And he can't hang on to the ball here at home plate. The runner scores from second. Trying to pick things up where he left off.
Designated hitter.
Runner breaks for third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Dickerson on the move. And that's the 3rd out. Malik Smith the next to hit. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Swinging a soft liner and one gone. Now to the plate, Logan Morrison. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home run. As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there. MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Gerard Dyson is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in a driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
And he is going to reach to start the ball game. Didn't hit it far, but it's an infield single. Ben Gamble is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. For Dyson, he picks up stolen base number 22 on the year. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
First baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Danny Valencia comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Pitch is high. The throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is off the glove of Suzuki as it bounces away. A play at the plate and not in time as the run scores. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Edwin Encarnacion now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. A swing and a miss and a ball down.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. And now a pitch on the way. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Here's Ben Revere. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Ben Revere.
Hit to short. Culberson over to his left. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Eric Young Jr. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, man, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it in at third. He's got himself a 1-out triple. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a 400 season at this point.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Batting fourth,
Into the box now, Cole Calhoun, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Good waste pitch, 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Here's Yasmani Tomas. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Right on the corner. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Into the box, Mitch Haniger. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. And that's in there for strike 1. Swinging a soft liner, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. At the plate, Robinson Cano. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. The 2-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. From the belt, the pitch. Dwayne Cheney comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, with 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Charlie Culberson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9 hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to get it, go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Coming to the plate now, Albert Pujols. And he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pulled toward right center field. Dyson's there. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready now, Andrelton Simmons, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Henniger. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Striding in once again, Gerard Dyson. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. Now here's the pitch. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Now a ball line foul as this is over the Angel dugout. Again, he sends it out of play. He'll try again, 1-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Ben Gamble. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. There to play it is Phillips. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Valencia. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In there at the knees, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Brandon Phillips. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Here's the 1-0 now to Phillips. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will get there as the Angels are in business with a leadoff double. So stepping in.
Catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
In the dirt here, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. A runner in scoring position with none out. And another foul ball.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. First pitch on its way. Ben Revere is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Henniger waits on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Grounded back up the middle. Culberson up the middle. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Trout. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In there, strike 1. Carrasco pauses. Here's the 0-1. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. For Young, he's into double digits now with his 10th swipe of the year. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Young is on his way home. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Digging in, Cole Calhoun. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Soft liner to the right side. Trout rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Number 5, Albert Pujols.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Culberson ranging up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Edwin Encarnacion now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. The 0-1 on its way. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted an inside with good hard stuff.
Third baseman number 2.
Ready for another chance?
Yasmani Tomas.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the changeup is way low that time. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Hard hit ball to second. Phillips is up with it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. So striding in, Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Trout. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And the end. Here's Luis Valbuena now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
For the Angels, third baseman.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gamble is under it. 1 away. In now is Andrelton Simmons. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And the slider swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And there's ball 1.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hard ground ball to third. Tomas is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again. Robinson Cano. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Robinson Cano.
Squared that one up just a little late. Now here's the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
Well, this offense finds himself struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
And this one will be out of play off to the left. The 2-2 one more time. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Dwayne Chaney is on deck. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Dwayne Chaney comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Shortstop, Charlie Culberson.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Calhoun, but this will land out there just foul. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 coming. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen. I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Another payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
That is the 10th foul ball this at bat. Something's got to give. Throw a ball. Throw one at him. Something.
Out of play. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends. Digging in, Kurt Suzuki. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss, but he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
And there to take this one in is Cano for the first out. First pitch of the at-bat. Ben Revere is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Hit hard on the ground to second. The flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 8.
Here's Eric Young Jr. now. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And no one will get this one. Carrasco pauses. Here it is on 0-1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Gerard Dyson. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Fielder, number 1.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is. Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for your catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch. Don't worry about that one.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Here's another 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Simmons ranging into the outfield. He's got it 1 away. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Sinker's low, but called for a strike. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, he hasn't been as efficient as he'd like to be. He's already in the 6th inning, though. That's a one positive, but this is a lot of pitches for the 6th inning.
Liner towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Digging in to try it again. Danny Valencia. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Fernando Salas. He'll come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. And this one's in the dirt.
0-1's the count.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Ready on 1 and 2. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
Boy, that was a good pitch right there, and a good job of spoiling it, too.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Revere comes on now and puts it away for the 2nd out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Edwin Encarnacion. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Suzuki finishes it off with the tag to end the. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right fine.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Mike Trout is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Cole Calhoun is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Albert Pujols. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Ball 2.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Gamble moves over, and that's the 3rd out. Ready for another shot. Now, here's Manny Tomas. Kyle Seager is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. On the ground up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Striding in once again, Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. In there at the letters 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but He did well to spit on it there.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. Two-strike breaking ball ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Mitch Haniger goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Revere is going to have room out there as he puts. Digging in once again, Andrelton Simmons. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Dyson is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out. Here's Brandon Phillips. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Dyson's there, 2 down. Now at the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And here's one that misses to the Angel catcher. It's back even at 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Carrasco pauses. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to center field, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Now at the plate, Dwayne Cheney.
Seattle, catcher Dwayne Cheney.
He's set. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low apparently. Here comes the 1-0. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
And that's taken up and in for ball 2. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. Pujols has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Striding in, Charlie Culberson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort. Daniel Descalso will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Number 48.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hard hit ball to second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 1.
Here's Gerard Dyson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Line drive to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
Now
digging in and looking for
the fielder, Ben Gamble.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find his own.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. And the runner's breaking for third. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. Oh, and the pitch is low, and it won't be dug out, so he's going to take third on the stolen base. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Here's Ben Revere. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Joel Copen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Swing and a looper to left. Gamble sprinting after it, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's popped up out towards short right field. Cano ranging into shallow right, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Mike Trout. He's working on a 1-for. Nick Vincent enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. And this is fouled at the plate. The 0-1 on its way. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yonder Alonso. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Yonder Alonso becomes the first out in the 9th inning. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Number 15.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, he's lucky to be sitting here 1-1 right now. He swung at the ball out of the zone, then check swung on that one. I don't know if he's seeing the ball very well right now. That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Taken in by Simmons. On to Albert at first, and this ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our